Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He fires it. And he pulls in the catch. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powering through.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Crosses the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking downfield. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the defense look slow that time. So we're all tied up after that one, Cook. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Fighting off the defender. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Get positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Simpson. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting
That's
his hand on it
possible.
and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, tie.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's looking to scramble. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it a 43. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hemby. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers. This air attack is still unstoppable. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He's brought down to the 20.
D-Bud, I got you, bro. Just hit me up. I tell you, we can talk. What you like?
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The shotgun handoff here. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? To the air, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Did he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And with that, they regain the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much.
The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
It's going the other way. Okay.
Offense getting set.
Okay. That makes sense, though. Makes sense why I didn't catch a few things like hey.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. you still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find room. It's Miller. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Tough running there. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, I ain't hot about it though. I do it on Super Bowl.
The receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3.
Is this the Big 12 championship or the SEC championship?
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this
I'm joking. Niggas can't get no stops.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
They don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Caught in the backfield. It's Prentice. Spinning out of the tackle. And they wrap him up after the completion just
this game
the first down mark.
This game
downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a fourth down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Thank you.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score a touchdown.
This will be a whole lot.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. a lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. We'll call for the fair catch here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the sophomore making an impact play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Back to throw. It's Simpson looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Simpson on Somali today, ain't he?
But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the
He's
ball
selling that bad about the third one he just said.
able to come up with that completion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Prentice. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way.
This shit is crazy.
Alabama.
I know this is good, but he ain't breaking that many tackles. It's crazy. So this game gonna be like 7. We want to score 70 points. We have to score 70 to win.
Play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors.
Nah, I don't know. Shit, I thought I had the best receiving core tie. I fucking see yours.
Second half.
Ryan, yeah, that's crazy.
It's Hamilton.
That's crazy. I got, Clemson has some good receivers already, solid, and I brought in some niggas that transferred. Well, y'all lucky. Y'all really lucky that we ain't this at the end because of the class I got coming in. There you go. Yeah, Sam the truth.
He lets it go.
Oh my gosh, that's the best ball. Hey,
Potentially a touchdown-saving
yeah, I
tackle,
put
but
them
not
8
with
around with him
long completion.
perfectly.
This is what's so dangerous about this
It,
offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch
I
those
gave it a
safeties
few
back.
times. I was
This
waiting
time
at
they
that
hit it
time.
for a big gain.
The drive stays
Yes, I
alive with
got
that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes the catch.
He caught it.
Not much
Yeah,
after
right.
the catch, but it is
This
good
nigga with
enough
no
for a first down.
gloves, no swag. He balling. Look, wherever he is,
This
he
Alabama
balling.
offense is moving quickly
But nah,
down the field.
I don't load my board up, but it's just certain strategies. Like if nobody attacking
And
him,
the
then I
wideout
just
goes
slow
in
play.
motion.
I only go aggressive,
They flip it
and
to
then
him
I
on the
gotta
jet
go aggressive.
sweep.
This
Gain
Prentice
is
is
4, so
fucking
it's second and
big.
6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
Yeah.
And
You
creates
slow
some
play the
vertical
ones that you know
seams
you
for
can
big
get.
plays.
You fucking read.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Yeah, Bush pretty good. Bush pretty good. He knows some shit. He scheduled visits better than I don't really schedule visits.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. To the air, it's Simpson. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That puts them on top in the second half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
It got to be. I mean,
And that one will bounce
if you want to make it a realistic
touchback, they'll start at the 25.
experience, it got to be. Nah, I told people what they did. They purposely left out hella features they could have easily put in so that 26 can feel different. They took away features we already had.
Looking to throw it on first down. Downfield shot falls.
Yeah, I better say that's what I was gonna ask you because you got there quick. I was like, did you switch to that? Switch to that.
They didn't make this completion, but I
Take on me. That's it. Yeah, you got there. That was good. That was a good one. I was like, did he switch that? Because you got there quick. Computer, you know, that's 6.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Brown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On third down, it's a handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but keeping a fresh set of downs.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
I bought it and played one season in the league. It was awful. Man, it was awful this year. It was too clunky.
They'll hand it off. He picks
now
up
when they got CFB moving like that, Madden, it was moving like robots.
Here, and he's a good batter. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play.
Yeah, it was clunky. It was so slow.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quick completion to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got...
I feel like it'd be random. It'd be random, too.
This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
No, hey, no way. It's not a This game's so close.
Freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Tigers line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the one.
I was about to. I seen you get over there. I seen you get over there aggressively. I wanted to throw it so bad. I promise I did. I said, yeah, you waiting on that one. Not on first down. I can't do it first. I can't take the risk.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in the touchdown. Touchdown.
He a late hit, coach. He trying CTE. That's helmet to helmet. That's you.
Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long
you was recruiting him too. You ain't need him, though. You ain't need him like I need him. I need him back.
That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
I running back and yeah, awesome left.
The extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
And see, it's still like whoever get the ball last. It's time. It's time. This shit's so long. 2 6-minute quarters. That should be. I feel I gotta call every play. My play.
Goes a stiff arm. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They're going to run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants.
Yeah, that was another 7, 8 yarder. We've been killing me with those. I hate it. 5, 6, 7 yards. That's the efficient running. I need to stop it. Even on 3rd and long, we've been behind. Good play fake.
Trying to create here on the move. Finds the receiver
No
wide
way.
open.
You break every first tackle.
Right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Touchdown. Tie. Just ran away from the defense.
I'm not even big here, and I'm going conservative. Steal me.
Stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put
It might be.
pressure
It
on
might be
him, or
gold.
he's
I
going
don't
to
know. I
continue
don't
to
remember
throw
what it is. It's
touchdown
up there.
after
He get out
touchdown.
of.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver.
Yeah, that's who it is.
A wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through.
I got him out the portal.
Defense here, though. That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
First down here for this offense.
Yeah, for sure.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
I get. Yeah, I seen Barry in the portal. I said, yeah, he's in the crib. For sure. I ain't need one at all. I got too many. I got way too many wide receivers. I'm gonna have to cut some good ones too. Like they gonna go start at a lot of places. I got like two more. Impact receivers on the bench.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Listen, I mean, they just keep.
So it's third and long.
They just got Alabama and Georgia. Alabama and Georgia.
Or blitz. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Ruled down after a solid pick.
Coach gonna tell me to punt? Have you not been watching this game? What? It don't matter.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Dropping back. It's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Field goal try, no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Oh, yeah. It do go faster, but at 30, was it about 50? 50, I think.
We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's
intercepted. So long, it was a first down.
Some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Their They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Picked off a crucial turnover. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers, to claim the lead here in the final minute. Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game.
Yeah. He didn't even move. He didn't move off the line.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all
the game, the logic of this game is so stupid sometimes.
Give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
I seen you. That's really almost being run play because I knew you would have put us.
He's tackled just short.
But I ain't had no timeout, so I ain't gonna get the penalty. So I said, fuck it. And he didn't move. I was happy though. I seen you moving this time. We tackle number 6. That's all. It's force a field goal. So he going fucking.
Here comes the Alabama offense back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Young. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Touchdown, Bama. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
What you have to do.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much.
Is
when it's
overtime.
He makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows
All
all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway,
I ain't want to win this one though, because I feel like we got a rematch coming. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say I didn't want to win it. That's a bad way, because I definitely wanted to win, but I ain't mad that I lost. That second one. No. That's why I said this was a low risk. This is a fun game. Yeah, nah, for sure. Especially when it's this close, back and forth.
Back to the end zone for a touchback.
That's another good thing. Yeah, I already knew it. I already knew what time it was. I'm really mad you got that stop on the very first possession that set it up. I was chasing. Then I got the lead. He was facing. She was all good, though. We'll see. I'm sure we'll probably meet up in semis for real. Because I'll probably get the 5 seed. You get the 1 seed.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out